Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about a very important issue, and it is related to the very inflated prices of gas that we're paying nowadays and what I think about it. So let's talk about it right now. So let's talk about these inflated gas prices that a lot of us are seeing across the country as of early 2022, and I just want to tell you what I think about it, what I think is going to happen, and in terms of how long we have to deal with this. And I just want to talk about just what I feel about it, and I just want to ask you how you're dealing with it. So yeah, I live in San Diego, down here in Southern California, and automatically that's going to tell you that I'm going to be paying much more than gas than someone from Texas. Now this car that I'm in, the Lexus IS 250, takes premium fuel. So premium fuel is always going to be a little bit more expensive than your regular 87 gas, and so it's just going to be something that you have to shell out more if you drive a car that takes the 91 or 93. But yeah, it is kind of a headache, I will say that. When I do fill up this car, I definitely notice I'm spending a few more bucks, and a few more bucks, you know, when I say a few more bucks, I mean, it's not really a few more, because if you talk about the exponential, you know, of how much I'm spending, I'm actually spending kind of a lot. It accumulates over time, and so compared to, say, if I were to drive a regular car, or a Prius, or a Tesla, which I do want a Tesla one day, I'm broke as a joke and I can't afford one. Coming from someone driving a Lexus, right? But anyhow, yeah, gas prices are actually pretty painful, I will say that. I've been dealing with it by, for me personally, by driving less. I'm only driving when where I need to go. So right now I'm about to go pick up my mother at the airport. She's going to be 1 week here in San Diego. It's going to be very nice to have her over. So it's a necessity. I'm driving right now to pick her up. I don't do random road trips. I don't do anything like that. Any kind of driving that I don't need to do, I just don't do. And that's not something that I used to do before. It's not like I did that on a regular basis, but definitely cutting back on driving equates to less consumption of fuel, and less consumption of fuel means you have to that you're spending less time in the gas station filling up. So that's how I've been dealing with it myself. Now, what do I think about these fuel prices? Do I think it's ridiculous? Actually, to an extent, I could understand why it is. At the moment that I'm filming this video, Russia has invaded the Ukraine, and of course that has apparently played a part in the increase of fuel. I think the price per gallon, per barrel went up the day that Russia actually went in. But I do actually think as well, even before that, gas prices were very expensive already. So would have gas prices gone up regardless if Russia went into the Ukraine? It's difficult to say, but on my personal opinion, it was stagnant. It was either going to remain stagnant or just continue to go up little by little. And so maybe the Russia situation has just kind of like nudged it up a little and kind of accelerated the process of the price per barrel going up. So yeah, there's that issue. And so what do I think about it? You know, I honestly feel that there's nothing that we could do about it at this moment, because we are at the mercy of these oil companies and the prices of gas, and just at the mercy of world situations. Now, it does suck, I think. You know, I do feel like, you know, I have to cut back on certain things. For example, going out to restaurants and, you know, just eating out with friends. Just things that I could, you know, things that I could do to save money, because everything is getting expensive. It's not only gas. I'll do another video about the inflation going on in this country in early 2022, but that's a video on itself. Another big deal where it warrants a separate video. But yeah, there's nothing you could do about gas prices. You pretty much have to deal with it. And so one final thing I want to talk about is, you know, how I kind of gave you advice on how to deal with it already. You know, just cut back and don't drive as much. And it helped, you know. I mean, the other day I was supposed to go out and get some sushi with some friends. And as much as I love sushi, by the way. It's so good. Oh, so good. Oh, so good. But anyways, I refrained from getting sushi because it's expensive. We need to hold on to every dollar that we have now because, you know, we live in uncertain times with this inflation. And we live in uncertain times because of, you know, the whole global situation with, you know, just what's going on around the world. And, you know, my heart does go out to the people of the Ukraine. I think it's a terrible thing what is happening there. No one has the right to go into another country and, you know, try to overthrow the government or do whatever it is that Putin wants to do. But, yeah, I'm praying for them. And I will say as well, you know, we live in a crazy time and we just got to deal with these crazy times. And I do feel that we can actually get through it, you know, where all you got to do is sit, you know, just look at your spending habits and cut back on the things that you need to cut back on. Because if you do that, you could find that you could save a lot of money. And I'll do another video about. Pardon me for that edit, but there's bumpy, the road's a little bumpy, so the tripod kind of like bounced a little bit. Yeah, so I was saying that, you know, I'll tell you what to do. Maybe I'll make another video about how to save money. And then, and I was talking about how I have faith that we could deal with this situation. But anyways, yeah, when it comes to saving money for gas, or just saving money in general, it's all related to looking at our expenses and cutting back on things that we don't need. And I'll just give a few examples. You know, I have a Netflix subscription, and I don't even watch Netflix anymore. So why should what? That's $9.99 a month. You know, that's not much. It doesn't sound like much, but that's like a meal right there. But yeah, gas prices and just prices in general, inflation, things are getting crazy. So the point of this video, before I actually end it, really is we just have to deal with the insane prices of gas right now, and I am actually prepared to the point where it's going to reach $6 a gallon because of what's going on. And it being this is a premium car, I'm going to have to look at my expense, what I spend every month, and cut back on the things that I don't need. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I hope if you're in a situation where you're feeling the pinch, I do hope that you take my advice, and I do hope, and I want to know in the comment section below if you're doing the same thing. Are you cutting back on your expenses yourself? And I'm about to get on the freeway, so I'm just going to end the video right here because I need to be paying attention to my driving a little more. I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what it will be about, but if you are subscribed, thank you for watching. And if you are not, go ahead and feel free to subscribe. I'm going to enjoy my latte now. Oh, yeah. See you next time.